Ah, the multi-tool. It slices, it dices, it does everything but tickle your balls. Is it a hammer? Is it a pair of pliers? Is it a knife? Is it a saw? Is it a bottle opener? Who the hell knows and who the hell cares? The multi-tool is the SUV of knives. It's good at a lot of things, but it's not great at anything. I was a marketing director at the company that sold these two, and I can tell you from behind the scenes that these are complete garbage. I've blacked out the logos. I've scraped off the logo on this one. That's how easy it was. So I'm not trying to call them out, but I am saying beware of most multi-tools because most of them suck. Let's start with this one. This is a combination carabiner, knife, flathead and Phillips head screwdriver, glass punch, and bottle opener. I remember doing a video with like this Black Ops military guy saying how he would have this in his loadout. And I'm like, no, there's no way this is going in your bug out bag, dude. This is cheap Chinese garbage. We were filming a video about another product out by a waterfall here in Utah, and there were some climbers. And I was like, oh man, why don't we give them one of these and get some sick B-roll of them actually using this carabiner in their climbing? And the CEO was like, no, that's not a good idea. It would break. So I'm like, what is the point of this being a carabiner if it's actually not rated for climbing? Is it just a hook on your backpack? So that was kind of the beginning and the end for me at that company, realizing that a lot of this stuff was just really crappy quality. Coming into our next multi-tool, which is a flashlight / plasma lighter. On paper, this thing's pretty cool. I mean, it has a dual purpose. The problem is this is an all plastic housing. You can find these all over Amazon in different colors and printed for different brands because it's made in China. This Frankenstein here is Hyper Tough, which I believe is a Harbor Freight brand. You know the brand's probably garbage when it's trying to overcompensate by calling itself Hyper Tough. It's kind of a cool concept to turn a hammer into a pair of pliers, but this thing isn't a great knife. It's not a great hammer. It's not a great set of pliers. What this is someone seeing this manly looking tool and getting them it for Christmas, which is what happened to me.
Dearest sister, if you're watching this, I love the multi-tool very much, and it was an incredibly thoughtful and perfect gift.
If I had to be caught dead with a multi-tool, it would be a Leatherman. They actually have the build quality and they've been around long enough to understand what you actually would want in your pocket. Now this one is the Micra, the Leatherman Micra. It actually is a pair of scissors instead of pliers, but I would carry both depending on where I'm going. A Leatherman is really the only multi-tool that I would EDC. In my next video, I'm going to talk about some knives that used to be made in America, but are not made here anymore. Subscribe for more EDC content.